All right, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. The Hornets, look at them, just half a game behind Toronto for the sixth and final guaranteed playoff spot. They're also tied with Philly. Meanwhile, the Heat are taking on the Raptors right now. The Hornets are watching probably like, we just need y'all to get one more L. That's all we need right now as we take a live look in what's going on.
B.I. been playing great. That was strong right there. He's been playing great.
This is a direct implication, man, on what happens in this postseason.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, this is the first of 2 straight games between Toronto and Miami.
Oh, they're back-to-back.
Back-to-back, yep.
Good move.
Now, let me ask this question. Are they both in Toronto? Because, they get a day in Toronto.
What happens in Toronto?
Shoot, a day.
Great city, great city.
And it's warming up, too, guys.
Both in Toronto, VC.
Ooh.
I can't wait. I'm very interested in seeing
postseason.
That was a good pass right there. I was just about to say, I can't wait to see Brandon Ingram in the postseason.
Yeah. You think he can turn it up? There's another notch, too?
I think there's another notch.
I think
there's a more refined Brandon Ingram that we haven't seen yet.
I got you.
I agree to that.
Miami, by the way, they've lost 8 of their last 11 games, so they've struggled to finish out this season, by the way.
Yeah, the Miami team has just been real interesting. Like, who are they? I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know what their identity is.
Decisions.
Which is not something we usually say about a Miami team, right?
No.
What kind of decisions, Mello?
I mean, we just got to figure out what's happening. Our future. We got to figure out what we want to do.
Who we keep.
How we want to move forward. I don't think Miami identity changed. I just think right now they don't know. They don't have an identity right now. The culture of Miami don't change.
Yeah.
From the organization, but inside the team right now, I don't think they have an identity right now.
Toronto, too, struggling 4-6 over their last 10 games. So both of these teams really just trying to get it out the mud to close out the regular season.
This is a confidence builder right here, too.
Get one off for us.
He's playing against his old team. Guys,
this is a good look. This is a good live look here, right?
I think we got one score.
Back talking about guys.
Okay, we're in the last week.
He's talking about
last
guys.
Week of the regular season. Were you about to coach him up, T-Mac?
I was about to ask him something.
Okay. But meanwhile, all the teams jockeying for playoff positioning. We're less than 2 weeks away from the start of the NBA playoffs. You're going to be able to watch them on NBC and on Peacock. We got all the way up to the Western Conference Finals. The playoffs will begin April 19th. All right, get your Peacock scorecard locked in before the game starts. Select your card and follow along on the Peacock app. You can pick Hornets rookie Kon Knueppel, who leads the NBA and made 3-pointers. As a matter of fact, take an inside look at the 20-year-old who's turned around Charlotte's fortunes.
Kon Knueppel is lighting this league on fire.
Kon! Yes! The kid's a baller!
I just want to be the best I can be. I'm going to do my best to be good at it and see how far it takes me.
Hornets have a keeper! Oh, my goodness!
There's certain guys that you come across, like when they shoot the ball, you think it's going in every time. And Kon's got that look.
Knueppel, 3 sets.
He's putting so much effort into his craft that it makes sense. And he's out there on the court and he shoots and the ball's going in.
Knueppel fakes, fired. He's got it.
Knueppel, his 200th 3-pointer as a rookie, just the second ever rookie to touch that mark, and he's the NBA's leader in that category.
And the strong finish is there. Knueppel, a star. 27 in the opening round.
He's super talented. Love that belief in the young guys who put the work in and have developed an identity around shooting the ball at a high level.
Kon, this is history. Got it! The new rookie record holder for 3-pointers made is Kon Knueppel. Kon, run off the line. Working against Mobley. Score the goal with a foul. The evolution of the 20-year-old Kon Knueppel.
No doubt about it.
You have a guy that's that good, but that humble, no ego. It elevates our whole culture.
Yes, better. Hey,
good. Hey, Shook. Moose stay.
Yes. Boom. Yes, catch and drive. Good, Kon. Great. Catch that, yes.
We're a playoff team. We all believe that. That's what we're striving to be.
Miller with a step fly.
Oh, man.
LaMelo's going to have to fire from Nantucket. Got it! The Hornets now with 10 consecutive road wins. That is by far and away a franchise record.
We're going to finish the season strong. It'll be a fun couple of months.
I don't know if anyone's having more fun than the Charlotte Hornets, but check out Kon Knueppel in his rookie season on
That's tough.
on Flagg magazine. Looking good on the cover. Hey, we got another rookie that made the cover. Who else?
Yeah. I remember that.
Rookie of the year, no doubt.
What was that, a Smize, Vince? What were we going with there? What was the model inspiration?
They were going for the serious look. That was right after practice,
Is that what they told you? No? Okay, not rookie year, but your first cover.
Moment of truth.
That sums it up because you look like Say Something.
Young fella.
Don't he look like that? Like Say Something.
Yeah, same way right now. Look at it.
That's exactly how he looks all day, every day. We come into the production room. He looks like Say Something.
Say something. What's coming?
Okay. Oh, Melo.
That's not me. That is
Bro, that doesn't even look
That
like
is not me, right? That's bad. That's bad lighting.
What was
I don't know who that is.
You're 3 shades darker.
That's Cayenne right there.
Look at anything like you. And you look.
Y'all did me wrong.
They did. They didn't capture your essence.
Don't worry about it. We made strides. We made strides.
That does make me think, though, seriously, rookie year, can y'all go back to that and imagine, I mean, even what Kon's doing with his team, but you guys have been in some of those situations, what it's like to be a rookie and doing some of the things that he's been able to do on the court.
It's just, when you look at a rookie season, I mean, the first thing they tell you is rookie wall, so watch out for the rookie wall. When you going through the season, yeah, you're going to have lows, but, like, it's parts of the season where you feel your game elevating. You feel like you're learning. You feel like you're learning. You feel like you're catching on and it just start to click. And I think, for me, it was more so All-Star break, right after All-Star break, when you start seeing other teams and other guys that you're going up against start gearing up for the postseason. That's the first time that I experienced veteran guys or other guys gearing up and taking it up another notch, which forced me to take it up another notch. So to see what Kon is doing right now, it's confidence. The team is giving him confidence. He got his own confidence, and he's making shots. I mean, he's shooting the ball very well. So, for me, that was more so my experience.
Sure. Well, with Kon Knueppel, LaMelo Ball, and Charlotte now, they have an unmatched ability to space the floor and put constant pressure on the defense. I know, to always guard the three-point line. The duo are the top 2 in the NBA and three-pointers made so far this season. And this week's Inside the Game, powered by AWS, let's show you how Knueppel's perimeter gravity has helped transform the Hornets' offense into one of the most efficient in the league, T-Mac.
Yeah, well, when you watch this guy play and you hear about people talking about him, about his shooting, well, he could do much more than that. And this is Melo. This is where Melo is just fantastic with getting downhill, making the right play. And that's just a quick trigger from a guy. That's a well-contested shot right there, but it doesn't matter. This is him getting off the ball, staying aggressive, coming off a pick and roll, right? Trying to get downhill, but too late on that three. You better close out quicker than that. And this is LaMelo making the right decisions, getting off. This is great basketball by the Charlotte Hornets. This is why we have so much faith in his team, how they moving the ball around the perimeter. Kon giving up that shot, passing around the perimeter to get a great shot for Melo right there, who's shooting at a high clip this year. I mean, this team is very dangerous when they're sharing the ball. This is Melo. Gravity. Kon, as you see it, 2 guys going with him, leaving Melo open for the wide open 3. As I say, he's knocking down at a high clip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Good job, you did a good job, T-Mac. You better work with that.
Hey, but as a rookie, you're seeing some of the trick plays, like you see on the slip screen, he tapped him in the leg and just to get him to look, just to create an open shot. Like, he's learning everything. And I'm sure, like, for me as a young guy, I asked questions, but it was the learning curve. The quicker the learning curve, the better you feel. And, as a rookie, you want to step on the national stage and show everybody who you are, what you're capable of doing, and so on and so forth. So he's doing that. He's taking this league by storm, and it's cool to see that he's up for Rookie of the Year against his roommate.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they're going
story.
Back and forth. So that's
why we want co-Rookie of the Year.
There you go.
I'm talking about it. Co-Rookie of the Year. If it's in the year to do it, this is the year to do it. I just think outside of the story. I think the numbers is there. I just
for
think
both of those guys.
For both of those guys.
And they did it in different ways. You know, one has the ball primarily. The other one is just, you know, he's just playing within the system, but very effective and opening the floor up for his players. Look how many threes LaMelo has made. He's never made that many threes. That's because Kon Knueppel has really opened the floor up for a lot of those
guys. His IQ, Knueppel's IQ, don't get spoken on enough. They don't get spoken on enough.
Yeah, the guy's lobbying for co-rookies of the year for the fourth time in NBA.
Come on, NBA.
Come on,
NBA.
They go from being roommates in college to rookies of the year together. What were y'all eating? That's great. That's great. Listen, one thing we haven't talked about, Boston Celtics. Let's just talk about them. End of the season. We've seen them several times on Tuesday. We've seen them on Sundays. Where do we feel like they are going into the last week of the season?
I think they're ready. I think Boston Celtics are ready. I think JT is showing that he's back and he's ready and he's getting that kind of basketball shape, which is totally different than any other shape. But they're ready. They're a veteran team. They're a champion. They know how to win. They know how to gear up for the postseason. Missoula gonna have them prepared. But I think Jaylen Brown is gonna have them prepared to go out there and compete at a high level and allow Jason Tatum just be comfortable in being who he always been.
It's scary to think that this team is going to get better because JT is now getting his sea legs, feeling better and feeling confident where he's probably not thinking about injury. Now he's thinking about the guy in front of him, how he's going to beat him. We've seen him play these last 2 or 3 games where, we said, that step back, that Jason Tatum, player that we've seen is back now. So now they're gearing up for playoff. They're in playoff mode right now, which is scary.
I look at this team and look at how Joe is going to utilize his bigs because he has 3 bigs that he could play extended minutes. I'm talking about Garza. I'm talking about Nemes, Keita, and Vucevic. So I want to see how he utilized those guys in the playoffs because they're going to be very pivotal for their success.
All right. Well, the last time we saw Jason Tatum against the Hornets, he scored 32 points. JB was not in the game. That's still a season high for him. It is the third and final meeting between these two teams. Hey, Mama. That's Nana. That's Nona. That's everything. The Hornets and the Celtics, an Eastern Conference battle. The Hornets need the win, and we will see you at halftime.